But we also have Tom here. How you doing, good sir?
Hey, thanks for having me on. Good to see everybody.
Hey,
Nice to
Tom.
see you.
I
What's up,
hear I
buddy?
missed the party about Scooby Doo, but I was in your chat just sort of talking to some people, and I have firsthand experience because I was the staff writer on Be Cool Scooby Doo, which was
Mm.
a couple of years ago. Was a stab at updating and making comic versions of it, and we had so much pushback about don't make it too funny, don't do this, don't be too silly.
Don't make it
Because
too
we
funny. What?
Yeah, don't make it too funny, worry about the mystery, all this kind of thing. And then when I see this show come out, I go, what? What? I worked so hard on both seasons of that show to sort of craft satirical things, and we used to have absurdist jokes and things, and we were very proud of what we created, and we had a great
Mm.
team. And then this show comes out, and I'm like, all the resourcing's going to this show, and it's it's a bit heartbreaking because you get excited. It's like I'm on a Warner Brothers show. I'm the staff writer on a Warner, but they left us to hang out to dry. So fascinating to see this come to the fore because it's sort of star powered, and I think Andre said it right. It's like they went all in on the wokeness of it rather than the funniness of it, and I don't know who it's for.
Well, so that's interesting, isn't it? You like being involved in another show and being told, careful of the comedy, focus
Yeah,
on the mystery, and then
yeah,
having seen this, I'm sure you're like, what, huh,
yeah.
huh? And you say
Yeah.
star power. I mean, Mindy's not star power.
She has
Everything she's
she has an
involved
output.
in is fucking abysmal, though.
Yes, but the problem is they have star power within the ecosystem. When Mindy
Yeah,
says when she wants to make a show, it happens on Friday. When I say I want to make a show, it happens 2 years from now, and
yeah,
that's the big difference.
but that's
Uh,
bizarre. I mean, that's like a God, that's the blatant disconnect from studio heads and the audiences, because audiences don't like Mindy. They don't
yeah,
care about it. They're not interested. She's a nothing. She's a nobody.
we call it falling upward, though. She can point to three shows that have been on television that have been canceled, so she will get an opportunity before someone like I would if I've had a show that was successful once and got
Mm.
let go. Like, oh, we won an Annie Award for it. So what? She was on The Office. So that's
Yeah,
sort
but
of the
she wasn't the reason the office was good.
no, but it says Mindy The Office Kaling, and that's all you need to
Uh,
get a meeting. You know. That's
Goodness
that's
me.
how the town works, and when your boyfriends and your other people are highly connected showrunners and writers, that helps too. But
Ugh.
I really wish this was more merit based, and I always
Mm.
wonder when something ends up being this Velma, which clearly critics don't like, audiences don't like. Um,
Actually, no one
it
likes it. It's the most hated
yeah, it
thing.
makes you wonder. It's like with all the workshopping crap that we have to go through to make a show. Like we had a fight about someone. The joke was instead of being afraid of heights, he was afraid of widths. Uh, and we had to like workshop it, fight, argue all the way through every level of it. And it's like, what? You let that through completely. It's
God damn.
disheartening. It's there's so many talented people out there that have great show ideas and great things, and so when something like this comes to the fore and gets, let's
Mm.
face it, the publicity push that this
Yeah.
gets, you go, why am I doing this? Yeah,
Well, the interesting thing is that like this show was doomed from the very beginning, because the moment they released the trailer, they were copyright blocking and striking
yeah,
people that had spoken about it. I did a video on it, and they took down the video, and I'm like,
yeah.
what?
They're watching
What
it
do you mean
like
you
a
take
hawk.
down the? You can't do that. Like, and that's when you're like, yeah, something's real.
You,
Something
you know what I
that
call
they
it?
are
It's
scared.
yeah. You don't
Well, they
hire a
just
PR firm for a show like that. You hire damage control before it even comes out.
yeah. Well,
And
that's what they did. I mean, but
yeah.
the trailer alone. The trailer alone, I don't know. Do any of you guys remember the first trailer that came out? Do anyone remember that?
Not in
Vaguely.
detail, but
It was so offensive. Like, they're literally pissing in your face and just standing there telling you they're pissing in your face. They're like,
in
yeah,
other words,
take
it
it.
was representative of the show, is what you're saying.
Oh, it truly was. Truly was.
Right.
You know, they're like, oh, you know, so reboot this, reboot that. Oh, you know, oh God. And so I did a video on it, and I was just discussing it. And then I wake up the next day, and I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Copyright takedown? What the hell's going on here?
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Well, they're doing damage control, and it's probably a bunch of favors that they can't burn anybody. And I think somebody here on the panel even said it. It's sometimes more expensive to pay off everyone's deal than it is to leave the show on. And pipelining it, the reason you do these orders with animation, a lot of people don't know this, but pipelining for the workflow of animation can take a year. So announcing a season 2 is a way of hiring the people in Romania who are doing the drawing and the cell animation, hiring them now and getting them locked in a rate rather than find out how the show does, and then they renegotiate a higher price to go, look, to work on this, it's going to be a lot more. So a lot of times with these shows, you want a second season order because you can lock in the team for 2 years at the same price. And it takes a year from recording the voice to getting the animation back. It takes that long, as you know, Mr. H. You do film. You know, animation takes a lot longer to get approved. You know, to do the pre-visual and then get back.
Yeah.
The voice recording is what drives it.
Yeah. Absolute poop. Absolute poop. I'm glad. Yeah, well, I'm glad I managed to get you to pop on.
Yeah, I appreciate you having me on, and I haven't seen Paulie or Tom or Andre in a long time.
Yeah, I was thinking you have to come join us on the morning.
Well, I've been trying.
I would love to. I've been head down. I worked on a TV show pilot, and I just submitted the sizzle for it, and then I've been trying to do some fundraising on Island of the Stars and a couple of the other films I have. So I've just been head down, you know, working on those like crazy. But I would love to join you again as soon as I can.
I can't wait to see Island of the Stars, though. I mean, from what I've seen, it looks amazing.
Yep. Well, I just got it to Mel Gibson, so fingers crossed he's looking at it right now.
Fingers crossed. That'd be awesome.
It would be a reunion for him and Vernon Wells, because Vernon and I are making the film, and he hasn't done a film with Vernon since The Road Warrior, so it would be great. And I wrote the part specifically for Mel, so it's 100% super concentrated Mel.
You can run, but you cannot hide.
Yeah. There's nothing more fun than doing Vernon to Vernon in a car. I love it.
Fingers crossed for that, because that's a movie I really want to see.
Yeah, we're adding some great people to the cast.